Good morning, good evening, everyone, wherever you're watching me from. Here's some of Jason YK again. Today we're gonna be dropping the outlook for next week, what you guys should be expecting from the market next week. And then to analyze the market for us this week is gonna be one of my mentees, Mr. Pablo. Is one of the hottest right now, on the group. And then let me remind you guys that this week, I just want to give everybody opportunity to trade live with me for 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just like I've said on my Telegram. If you're not that Telegram group, well, you're missing. That's it. Fine. I'm not dropping free signal again like before, but I'm still dropping once in a while. And this week, I've made up my mind. I just want to help as many people that are struggling with their challenge. Maybe you're trading proprietary firm or you want to flip your account or whatever. So it's not going to be live on YouTube. It's going to be on Zoom. So the Zoom link will be sent to the Telegram every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, for 4 days. That will be um, 10 minutes to New York section. So that's when I'll be sending it, and I'll give as many people as possible the opportunity to enter the Zoom room and to trade live with me for this period of 4 days. This is what my mentees enjoyed almost every day. I join them live every Tuesday, and they do this within themselves, and I'm always there too. So that's the difference between my mentees and you that you're watching this video. That's the only difference. So without wasting much of your time, so I'll be giving Mr. Pablo the mic right now to take us to what we should be expecting from the market next week. All right, Mr. Pablo, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Greetings to everybody. Um, I want to believe that we've had a very good week, just the last week, and we're hoping for the best.
You can start sharing your screen now. I've given you access.
Okay, sir. So quickly, we won't waste time about it. We just go into the weekly outlook, and starting with the top-down analysis strategy. It's best for us to start from the monthly
We are not seeing your
pattern.
screen, no. We're not
Oh,
seeing your screen.
okay. Just give me one sec, please.
I can see the screen now.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm on to trading view right now. That's the platform I'm using for this analysis. And right now, this is the monthly pattern. We want to see what the price has been doing in the past few months, so that we'll be able to project into what's happening next. So straight away, I want to look at two things right now in this monthly pattern. We want to look at any possible obvious trend line. And the reason why we have to look at trend line is because we have to look at the market structure, if it is bullish, if it is bearish, or if it's just ranging. As you can see, the market is obviously bullish with this. And why is it bullish? Is because it's making higher highs and higher lows. This right here is a higher low. This one is the higher low, and we have the most recent higher low around here. And of course, this is the higher high and higher high here and here. So if you look at this, what's happening here, there's like a reaction. The market is trying to break through this particular region here, So obviously, what we'll be looking out for will be when market breaks out through this part, then it might suggest that we should keep bullish bias. So, but to be able to analyze what's really happening within this particular range, we have to look down at the lower time frames. So they said, like I said, we'll be looking at two major things: the trend line and then the zone. So I will mark out a few zones around here, and I believe everyone knows how to actually do all these things. So if you just go towards the left-hand side of your trading view, you see all the major tools. That's where you can find everything necessary. So this lines, this one and this one, can also serve as like zones, basically. But let me just probably put one around here. You know, I can create like another one, put it somewhere, put it somewhere here, and of course maybe another one here, and then straight I'll go into a lower time frame, which is the weekly. I'm done with that monthly because I already know what the market is saying. And then let's double down on that smaller time frame. So now we're on the weekly, we can see that from this particular zone, market entered this region and bounced off to the middle, came around, and then bought up to this zone, broke this resistance, and then retraced it from the support, then also came to this point and then formed another range. So we most likely wouldn't be looking at this particular range here between here and here. Right now, because the market is around here, we look at this particular range, this one right here, and this one right here. So should it be that the market is bouncing back, and we'll be looking to be more cautious around this particular zone. But because why is that so? Because market has got to this support, bounce back, retraced back to this particular zone here, and then now it's bought back up to that. But what I was trying to say is that we can see clearly now that the market is back, at that zone, trying to break it. Especially looking at these three last candles. These three candles are still bullish. They are still, we can say this is like a bullish pattern, and then we only have to wait to see what happens next. But then we know definitely that this market is strongly bullish. Meanwhile, it is possible as a result of these reactions right here that the market might retrace back to this trend line and then bounce off, which is most likely what's going to happen. So what we will be looking out for right now, of course, we know definitely on this weekly outlook, the market is bullish. So what we'll be looking out for will be something like this, then retrace up and break this zone. If it breaks this zone, maybe it's going to like probably retest and then go up, at least a few pips. But how do we know? How do we project and make that probability where that's where Fibonacci retracement 2 comes in? And for us to do that, I'm going to bring the Fib 2 from this side and look at the most recent low. And the most recent low will be this to the most recent high. Wait, please, let me expand this and see.
Mr. Pablo, you're on weekly now. You still need to take it down up to 4 hours before you can give us the proper direction.
Oh, okay.
This is still weekly.
Okay.
And weekly is just one candle. Weekly is just one
Okay,
candle.
thank you very much. That weekly, the mentor is saying is just this last single candle, which is bullish, although it's tracing a bit. But coming back to daily right now, we got the pattern, we got a few reactions around this particular place. From here, so there's a reaction between this range and from here to here. So it means that if market should actually retrace, I'll be looking for this particular zone. In fact, let me just
Mr. Gabriel, please, can you mute your mic?
let me bring out a zone in this place and then keep this as a zone as well. Okay, so that is the daily, and it is still bullish. Let me go straight to the 4 hours where we'd actually focus on exactly for the analysis. So we can see that within this particular range and this lower one for the weekly, the market has actually formed another zone, which is this one. So, which is the reason why we have to narrow down when you do top-down
Mr.
analysis.
Pablo,
You want to know
sorry.
where exactly.
Mr. Pablo, can you hear
Yes,
me?
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, somebody is saying something on the comment section that you should bring down
Yes, I
your
can hear you.
screen. That you should bring down your screen a little so that it will be clearer. Yeah, Mr. Olamiposi, you can mute
Okay.
yourself and then you can ask your question or if you have any contribution.
Okay. What I'm saying is like when he's doing the analysis is very close to the top side where we have the US 30 4 hours charge. So the thing is just up. It's not all about screwing it together. It's all about like just bring it down. So by the time you are doing the analysis, we see what is on the top,
Oh, okay.
not just like I don't know if you understand me. Like you just not stream, just bring
Yeah,
everything is just on the top. It's just like on the line. Yeah.
just tap on your screen and drag it to the middle. Yes, tap on it
Okay.
like that and drag it down. Tap
Drag.
on your screen and drag it down.
Okay. Is it so we are on the 4 hour time frame right now, and obviously we have this range, this one and this one, this zone and this zone. That's where market is actually reacting from now right now. So what I want to do is to bring out the closest trend line. I can decide to pick one from here and then I have the second touch around here. Anyhow you want to do the trend line will be fine, as far as you have at
Sorry,
least
sir.
two
Mr.
touches.
Pablo, sorry to come in. Take your screen to the back.
Yes.
The trend line should be coming from back. There's a place you can bring it from back because I have it directly on my yes, exactly correct.
Okay.
You can continue, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. So my trend line will be there, and then I'll try and look out for a second touch. This is like the closest second touch, and then I can like extend it upwards. So what I will be looking out for would be say for instance markets breaks this particular zone. Excuse me. If markets should, we can see that already market is already retracing. So say for instance, it comes all the way to this trend line and breaks this trend line and makes some retest. It's most likely going to be looking out for this particular zone right here. Now, when it gets to this point, because the overall market is still bullish, it's possible that market can continue from here and go straight up, you know. So that will be one outlook. Then it's possible that if it breaks this particular zone, then it would have to buy up all the way to where we don't know now. So for us to know where exactly it's going to, I'll bring out the fib tool, and now in order to do that, I might have to look out for the closest what's it called now?
Start it from where your trend line started. Take it to where your trend line started.
Okay. Okay, good. So now this is the most recent low of the range. So if I put it here, then this is the most recent high. We can see that the next point of action for the market to be this particular place. right here. So what this means is that if this market breaks this zone, it's most likely going to target this. And then from there, we can look out for other confluences before entering the market. Now, the other scenario that can happen is, say for instance, because we know that overall market is still bullish, the market can actually come to this particular trend line, bounce off it, and go straight up, break this zone, and then continue upward. So now that we have the two possible scenarios, it might not just happen all as easy as or as straightforward as this, but it might get to this point, do some retracement, but in the end, it might actually break this zone. Or if it goes down, it might actually break this zone, continue downward. But because the market is bullish, we'll have that bias, we have that bullish bias and believe that we'll be looking out for buy opportunities. So thank you very much, sir.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Pablo, thank you very much. Yeah, you can stop sharing your screen now. So this is what we should be expecting for next week. Please take a screenshot of the analysis and then please send it to us on the group. Yeah,
All right, we'll do that.
I'll just brush it up a little, just for clarity's sake, everything is already perfect. That's just it. It's perfect, but let me just do one or two. Just do one or two. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Pablo has already done everything, so I'll just go straight to 4 hours and do something of 4 hours. So, Mr. Pablo, when you are doing analysis, just make sure your chart is at the middle of your screen like this. Do you get it, sir?
Oh, okay. I'll
Yes,
take
it
note.
should be
It's
at
actually
the
my
middle like
lesson.
that. Then your chart should not be, your candle should not be too bold, so that you can see all the candles
Okay.
very well. And the history of the candle from the left, because we look at the left
Yeah.
to determine the future, which I believe everybody knows that. So it's
Yeah.
just the
All right,
same
I'll
thing
take
you've
note.
done. That's just the same thing I'm doing. So nothing special again.
Yeah,
And
thank you
this
very much.
week I checked the news. I can see we have a lot of news. On Monday, there's no news on Monday. On Tuesday, there are a lot of news. Okay. On Wednesday, this week is loaded. Anyway, this week is loaded. From what I can see, this week is loaded. So I'll be live on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So just like what Mr. Pablo has said, it's just the same thing, but I'm just doing this so that everybody can see the candle very well. So that's just it. That's the next move. It's the same thing he has done. And just like as he has said, uh, this place, we have the first touch, second touch. We're expecting the touch around this place, the third. So if the market should drop down here, we're waiting for a reaction here, either to take it back up here. And mind you, there's a minor zone here too, which the market has been respecting. So, or the market can decide to break out from here, wait for retracement, and you take it down. And from here, you take it back up. If the market should break out from this zone, or it's not going to be an easy task, except there's a strong news that will break out from here. So this is going to be our setup and outlook for this week. Mr. Pablo, you can see my screen now. You can see the difference, right? So that in case of next time, can you see
Yes,
it,
this
sir?
is
And
absolutely
the
clear.
candle, the way the candle is, it's not too bold, but if you do it like
Yes.
this, it will be too bold and you might be
Yeah.
confused. You won't see the left, the history of the market. So I think I'm still recording. Let me
So,
stop recording because I want to talk about one or two things with everybody. So
You told your friend you're not okay. Tell me what's wrong.